Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and we're talking about a little bit of some NFL news here from Dolph Cleveland, so we're going to get right into it, and probably some more stuff. So let's get into it. So, a few days ago, Richard Sherman basically said, Richard Sherman said CeeDee Lamb was like overrated, he isn't a wide receiver one, and via John Machada, a Cowboys wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, said QB Dak Prescott came to him and said, quote, "If you have a problem with anything, just come up to me and we'll talk about it." This is via John Machada. Dak and Lamb are working on getting on, quote, the same page as Lamb is frustrated with his lack of targets. Quote, "CeeDee is a guy that will never lose confidence in and trust who he is and understand why he's frustrated, but at the end of the day, he's a leader. It's about him leading our guys and picking other guys up, and him just trying to make sure we're pushing our best. That's where the frustration, we have to remove that. And he will. He's a young player that's growing by the day, and he'll only get better. He'll be better because of that frustrating times," end quote. I don't know if Dak can fix the problem, because he's just not good. I mean, it's just he's not targeting CeeDee. Like, CeeDee's open. Like, he's open in the field, he's just not throwing in the football. We have to get on the same page. Those two have to get on the same page. Everyone knows CeeDee's not the problem. This dude throwing the fucking football, which is Dakota Rain Prescott. He threw 30 picks and said, "What's the problem?" You're the problem, Mr. Prescott. He seems like he's a great douche. He's a mid quarterback. But yeah, that's my thoughts. So, I talked about yesterday how Deshaun Watson will not play against the 49ers. We had an update today. Per report, Browns QB Deshaun Watson could be out for, quote, multiple more weeks with a right rotator cuff contusion via Mark K. Cabot. Or Cabot. A part of their community. Watson currently can't throw normally / pain-free, and the Browns won't let him play until he's able to do so. So meanwhile, veteran QB PJ Walker will start. This might be one of the worst trades in history, and they paid him all that money, $250 for that, for him to play like trash, and now just injuries for him. Made of paper. Like, it didn't seem like that serious of an injury at first with the shoulder, but I guess it is. So he's going to be out at least multiple more weeks. Didn't say how many, but it says multiple more weeks. So we talked about yesterday, Frank Clark getting cut by the Broncos, and an update, pass rusher Frank Clark signing back with the hashtag Chiefs following his release from the hashtag Broncos is the, quote, most likely scenario, league sources tell at Adam Schefter. Clark has 10.5 career playoff sacks, most of them coming with the Chiefs. He's been a big-time performer in those postseason games. So, yeah, it's most likely he's going to sign back with the Chiefs after the signing with the Broncos didn't work out. It'd be a W for the Chiefs. It'd be a W. Because he's a big postseason player. He's a big-time postseason player. The Bears announced that this season they will honor the late Dick Butkus with 51 patches added to their jersey. So, it's great. Good W. I'm not going to talk about David Njoku with the burn scars in his face, because I don't really want to talk about that. An update, Rams coach Sean McVay's wife, Veronica, is due to give birth to their son, quote, any day now, and McVay will not coach Sunday against the Cardinals if she goes into labor. It's possible that Raheem Morris, who's the Rams defense coordinator, takes over as an interim coach for the game if McVay does indeed miss it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, okay, you can't forget the game. Like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see the birth, of your child. This is once-in-a-lifetime chance to see the birth of your child, man. Because, I mean, it's the freaking Cardinals, man. It's not worth coaching. I think he should just be with his wife in case she is birthed. So, yeah, there's that. Got some more news here. Scrolling through here. Purdy report. Panthers cornerback Dante Jackson, safety Jeremy Chinn, and wide receiver Terrence Marshall are, quote, available for trade, according to Albert Breer. Breer says he heard those three players are available, with pass rusher Brian Burns is also rumored as an option as well. Jackson is a talented cornerback with 4.32 speed. Chinn is a very athletic safety / linebacker, and Marshall has potential as well as a former second round pick. I thought last year they said Jeremy Chinn was untouchable. And Dante Jackson really isn't really like that good. He's kind of just mid. I mean, he hasn't stayed healthy. That's a big key. But I don't know why they want to trade their young players for. But Dante can't cover nosebleed. I mean, Jeremy Chinn's alright. It's just he isn't really like that good, honestly. So, per report, the hashtag Jets refused to sign Aaron Rodgers to injury insurance heading into the season despite getting multiple offers, potentially costing the team $20 million plus per Daniel Libet. The Packers routinely took out disability insurance on Rodgers when he was on their team, but the Jets declined to do the same. That was a very costly decision. Seems like a no-brainer. I didn't even know this was a thing, though. That's a double ouch. Kind of crazy you can have, like, buy insurance for players. That's such a Jets thing to do. Honestly. So the Broncos running over Russell Wilson and Sean Payton. What the Broncos trade in order to get Russell Wilson and Sean Payton contracts. Russell Wilson, 5 years, $242 million. Sean Payton, 5 years, $90 million. Picks and players, 3 first-round picks, which were Devin Witherspoon, Charles Cross, Brian Brees, cornerback, left tackle, and defensive tackle. 3 second-round picks, a third-round pick, a fifth-round pick, a first-round pick in his rookie contract, which is Noah Fant, Drew Lock, a second-round pick in his rookie contract, and Shelby Harris. Broncos are just in shambles. When you put it like that, it's like, yucks. Broncos are just trash. They're the dumpster fire. Franchise. An update. The Panthers have placed tight end Ian Thomas on injured reserve. Oh no. It's making their crappy offense even worse. I don't know, it's going to make their offense now even worse. So we have some injury updates now on the Cowboys. It sounds, per Todd Archer, as if the Cavante Erpen with an ankle injury will be available Monday per Mike McCarthy, but still up in the air on Janaea Thomas with a hamstring. He'll need to practice Sunday to be able to play. Jonathan Hankins, who's sick, was at the facility today, and Chuma Edgoa sick. I think they're probably both expected to play tomorrow. So it's good we're still going to have Cavante Turpin. The Jets Pro Bowl special teamer Justin Hardy suffered a hamstring injury that required surgery Friday. Now is expected to sideline him 4 to 6 weeks per sources. Here at Sunday, aggravated at practice, then underwent surgery and is planned to be placed on injury reserve today. So Jets are losing a special teamer. So yeah, that's really all I have to say for this NFL news. So until next time, peace.